Okay, so this is Super Stickman Golf 3. Just going to run through a few things. I mean, everybody who's excited about the game is familiar with the basics of it, so we're not going to get too into that, but right now I'm just going to kind of show you some of the new features. Obviously, first thing, home screen, people are going to notice the cards and the league system here at the bottom. The card system is still kind of being developed right now, but the general idea is that all of the power-ups, golfers, hats, everything that you would get in the old game is going to be tied to a new card system that you'll be getting as you complete holes, and you can buy packs and that sort of thing. A lot of this is still placeholder art from the old game and everything, so a lot of this is very early alpha, so a lot of this is subject to change, how it looks, how it's going to be, work in the end and stuff, but there's a lot of different characters we put in already. There's some rarities with the cards and the characters and that sort of thing. Some of the new cards even allow you to upgrade the card itself so you can get longer abilities and things like that. So I'm not going to go too deep into that because things are still subject to change, but there is a card system involved. The league system, briefly, is just going to allow players to have more depth when it comes to playing against their friends, be it in tournaments, or we could do sanctioned things where we're running a big tournament and people can join in for prizes, things like that. So it's something that's going to be happening ongoing with the game. So that's kind of some of the surface level stuff, but what I wanted to show you was some of the new mechanics of the game. So the general progression and things of the game are very similar to how it used to be. Obviously the art's a little different and stuff, but it's the stick golf people know and love, but with some new perks to it. So the biggest thing that is actually going to change gameplay quite a bit is the ability to spin the ball. So I'm going to go to Spinland here to give you an idea of how this works. So a lot of times you would see players, when the ball was rolling towards the hole, they would kind of give it this one, like, come on, I want to get it in there quicker. So what we decided was to add in a new ability to have a little bit of extra control on the ball after the shot's over. And we found that really changes the game a lot and allows people to stay engaged with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chip it up onto the green and spin the ball back towards the hole with the new spin. So set my angle, drop it up, and now you're going to see a spin meter come up here, and I'm going to grab it and put it in the direction I want it to go. So I want it to roll it back right there. See, it didn't go hard enough. But you see how it would roll back towards the hole. So what this really does, just from playing it, is players always find such amazing ways to complete a hole that we would have never thought of. And with this, the ability to manipulate your shots is just through the roof. So we're really excited to see what kind of things people can do. Ooh, see, that was pretty bad there. So I'm gonna go again, a little bit harder. See, it's going too far, so I want to spin it back to the hole. Didn't stop it, but sometimes it can save you from rolling off the edge. I'm see if I can get a better shot of this in action here. It can really, I bounced over. But I think you get the idea. Like you can adjust how hard you want to do it. And there's a really neat mechanic when it comes to going off flat surfaces where there was never an angle before. So a lot of the shots in stick golf are all about angling off things. So here, for instance, though, because it's a flat surface, if I use the spin shot in reverse, I'll actually kick the ball towards the hole. So you can do things like this now. And bump it over. Oh, cool. Which is something that you couldn't do before, obviously. And so there's going to be ways, some of the hats might allow you to add additional spins to it and things like that. So that's going to be a really big way that people will be able to complete the courses in some pretty amazing ways. I'll show you some other little things here. There's some pretty cool new power-ups we're working on, and we've got some really cool new course designs. So here, for example, is a cool...
So this is going to be all free to play, yeah?
Actually, you know what? So the game is going to be free to play this time around, but we are providing a premium in-app purchase that's going to make it just like the old stick golfs, where everything is unlocked and all the, there's no... We weren't going to have timers or anything in it to begin with, but any of the free-to-play elements that are in it will be taken out. So that way we can kind of appease both crowds just because of the trend of everything. So first thing, so this is one of the new mechanics. It's the anti-gravity ball. So as the ball is dropping, you can arc it back up again. So we'll go up to the top here. And, actually, I didn't really need to do it, but I'll do it on this one. So say your shot's a little bit too weak, too low, you just pull it up a little bit, there we go.
Oh, cool.
Just kick it towards the hole. And so there's a power meter there you can see. So as I upgrade my cards, if I get more of the anti-gravity ball cards in my packs, the amount of that power up will get bigger and bigger, so I can level the cards up, so I can use it more than once or for longer periods and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of cool new power ups where, we're not going to showcase now, we got to save some stuff for the teasers and trailers and things, but that's kind of basically, we've been pretty tight-lipped about where the game is at right now, but it's, we're probably hoping to have it out in, I would say, 3 to 5 months-ish. We'll see, things change, but that's kind of the goal right now. So, there's a lot of things we want to show off yet, but this is just kind of a teaser of what's to come.
Cool.